couple of people just waiting to come back.
Oh, very nice to see everyone. Kaimananda, Janapalata, Amrikit. Hi. Oh.
I can scroll when you want to see more.
Sorry?
I can scroll to see more.
Yes. Hi, bodhicitta. Oh, Srivati. Hey. Excellent. Taradasa. Hi there. This is more like it. Manjusiya. Hey. Mokshanandi and Shwalamalini. So this morning when I was talking, I could basically not see anyone, which was quite a weird experience because you get no feedback at all. So I was just talking away to myself, hoping that something was happening at your end. But now I have lots of faces, and that's because, as you can see, I've moved down to Adhisthana for this session. For some reason, the broadband at our place was really slow. Possibly one theory is that the UK or England has just gone into lockdown, and that there may just be an awful lot of people on Saturday afternoon, first Saturday of lockdown, busy on the net. Yeah. Anyway, so to be on the safe side, I've come down to Adhisthana, and it means I'm back with all the Buddhas, which is great. And I'm also back with James and Caroline, who are looking after us this afternoon. So we don't get I don't get 5 tech people for every session. I usually just get 1. Okay, so James is off, so now I have got 1. So I'm in Caroline's very safe hands. So everyone is back? Yeah, so we can start. All right, so this morning we started in looking at generosity, and when I give myself, and explored a bit how even when we are physically separate, we may be physically locked down, but that doesn't mean to say that we have to be locked in. We can move on to a different level. We can move on to the heart level, where we can meet, and particularly if we practice the fidelity that Bhante was talking about in that talk back in 1982 or whenever it was, we don't have to be dominated by our sense experience. We don't have to be completely identified with the body and therefore the 4 walls that we're surrounded by. We can meet on a deeper level, and we very much do that as we share our practice and come together, particularly around something as universal as bodhicitta. So over these 6 days, that's what we're going to be doing. And this afternoon, we're going to meditate together. And we'll do a kind of bodhicitta practice, just to make sure that we're well tuned into bodhicitta as the basis. The dharma aspect just comes naturally out of bodhicitta, really. Exploring dharma is exploring sort of further aspects of bodhicitta. But if we're really in touch with that deep heart wish for ourselves and all beings to be happy, then that will express itself naturally, and we will give ourselves to situations, and we will help where we can. All that will just happen. So we'll do a meditation where, again, as we did this morning, we'll move into that that bodhicitta mandala, that imaginal space where we're all practicing together. And from there, I'll guide us on into a form of bodhicitta practice. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Gosh. And see what responses I'm getting, whether people are asleep or they're smiling, whatever it is, it just all helps. And it's lovely to see you. Okay, so let's get ourselves comfortable for meditation. And as usual, we start by finding a point of freedom. And the best point of freedom is where we are giving ourselves to the present moment. No expectations. Allowing our experience to unfold freely. No need to interfere, unless there's something unskillful going on. And even then, we could just let it go. Sounds, sensations, emotions, thoughts, all unfolding freely with awareness. Now starting to focus in a little on a sense of relaxation, sense of energy and awareness beginning to flow down through the body. flowing down to the earth and into the earth. Sense of our center of gravity going lower in the body. You can even imagine it going down into the ground. Enjoying that sense of stability, being held and nourished by the earth. Now, like a tree growing out of the earth, let the body extend gently towards the sky. Now bringing awareness into the body. With real kindness and care for ourselves, feeling, exploring, how is it to be embodied now? What do we find? Now being aware of the breathing. Focusing on the out-breath. With a sense of relaxing into spaciousness. Letting that sense of spaciousness become larger and larger. Become a sense of vast blue sky. You can feel it all around. Warm, inviting, peaceful. Resting in that for a minute. Feeling the qualities of the sky. And now in the sky around us appear the three circles of protection. A great ring of soft lotuses, open, shining against the blue of the sky. The great wall of Vajras, qualities of the diamond, completely stable, and the thunderbolt, completely liberated energy. the great circle of wisdom flames. Burning up confusion. Burning up doubt. So we see clearly how things really are. And within the three circles is our heart meeting place. However it appears to us. And however it appears, there's space for everyone on the retreat. All of us meditating together. All coming together drawn by our heart longing for ourselves and one another and all beings to be free from suffering. To discover all the wonders of awakening. We're all gathered in the presence of all the qualities of awakening. Appearing in whatever form is appropriate for us. Could be the whole refuge tree, could be the Buddha, or some Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, could be our yidam. However those qualities appear, whether we see them clearly or not, it's a felt sense of being in a field of love and compassion. A field of clarity and wisdom. a field of liberated energy that has an impact on our energy. Just appreciating and enjoying the sense of meditating together in the presence of enlightenment. And good as it is to be part of this practice, to be in the presence of awakening, part of us can't help but be aware of all the beings who aren't here. All the beings who are just like us, looking for happiness, moment by moment trying to avoid what they don't like, wound up with anxiety, craving this and that. There's always another thing that's going to provide real happiness. And it doesn't. Because we're looking in the wrong place. All these beings like us, heading for sickness, old age and death, or experiencing being ill, being old, dying. But without the resources, without the understanding, without the spiritual friendship, so reflecting in this way, we could make the resolve to never be satisfied until this heart mandala of awakening has expanded and expanded to include all beings. Leaving none out. Until we and all beings all go for refuge to the three jewels. Have all found true safety and security. And turn towards that mass of suffering, we need to draw on the resources of the refuge. Draw on their qualities, all that love and compassion, the skillful means, the knowing how things are. The energy of the awakened mind. So we invite those resources, that adhisthana, to come into our heart. We let the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas meditate. And with that, with each out breath, to all beings, perhaps to some beings who we particularly call to mind, because whatever's needed, all kinds of resources, encouragement, support, but especially qualities. Feel it going out with each out breath. Maybe see it as moonlight. And with each in-breath, suffering and its causes are taken away. Everyday sufferings and deep sufferings. And the deep causes, the kleshas, the not understanding how things are. If it helps, we can see all that as like shadow or dark cloud. It's all dissolved away by the power of the refuge. And with the out-breath, more happiness, more freedom, more love, more deep peace. And as the process continues, we see the effect. We see the effect of all of us practicing together. In contact with awakening. Letting those qualities go out through us to more and more beings. Seeing and feeling the suffering coming to an end. There's more happiness, more joy, more love. So more and more, as we look out, as we feel into the whole field of practice, there's no suffering anywhere. So what started as a practice of compassion has become a practice of mudita. Happy in the happiness of all these beings. All these beings who have found a true refuge. All these beings whose hearts are open. And now we're going to gently let the practice dissolve, but staying with the feeling. Staying with the feeling of being in the presence of all the awakened qualities. Staying with the feeling of being connected to one another. Staying with the joy of having seen suffering come to an end. And we just sit. No need to do anything or not do anything. Just letting whatever's happening happen. And we finish by sharing the benefits with all beings and making the resolve that what we've done on the imaginal level will carry through to however small an extent as we move into everyday life, where we can be of help. Where we can help to put an end to even little bits of suffering. May we do that. Good. So, hope to see a good number of you in a few hours' time for session 4. Or at least until the next time, go really well. And it's been great to see you. And very good to meditate together.